Hey there, everybody. What I want you to do for your word sort today is it's going to be your job to do it. What I want you to do is I want you to take a look at the sort that you've been given. I want you to go ahead and cut them all out, and I want you to put your number on them. And then what you need to do is you need to look at all of the words and the headings that are there, and I want you to try and find out what the pattern is. Take a look at the words. What letters match the headings and the letters. And then think about how you would read those words. How do they sound? When you're reading those words, is there anything that kind of sounds the same between them? So you're going to be looking for those patterns within each column. Okay? I want you to think about it, and I want you to discuss it with someone in your group. See if you can come up with what you think the rules are. And then once you have an idea in your head of what the rules are, I want you to come back and check your work. Okay, so hopefully you took the opportunity to discuss with your partners what you think the pattern should be and where all the words should go. So this is what your word sort should look like for this week. So let's go through it. So here we've got VE, and this VE is going to say V at the ends of your words, where that E is at the final ending, but it doesn't make a sound at all. So it just blends in with that V sound. So we have move, shove, glove. All of them have V at the ends with an E. Here we have chance, where the CE is saying S at the end of your word. So chance, dance, fence. So if you hear S at the end of a word, it should be spelled with a CE. In this column, we have freeze. Here at the end of the word of freeze, we're hearing the ZE saying Z. Okay? Now in this column, we have please, choose, tease, and loose. Here in the SE column, most of our words have got the SE saying Z, like please. So here, most of them are going to have the Z sound. Can you spot any word that you think doesn't fit, or is there any word that you might feel a little confused on? How about this word right here? What word is that? Loose, right, like my clothes are loose, or my tooth is coming loose. At the end of loose, we are actually hearing the S sound, like in CE. So here the sound at the end of our word is kind of odd. But can you think of any other words that might rhyme with loose? How about goose? Loose, goose. If I spell the word goose, I have G, oose, goose. Any other word that you can think of that rhymes with loose? Loose, goose, moose? Ooh, s, moose. Do you see a pattern with these? Yeah, each of these have got like the O-O-S-E, 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 loose, goose, moose. The only thing we're changing here is this first sound. So here in these words, the S-E is saying S when it's followed by those double O's. So this one could be thought of as an oddball, but we're going to put it right in the SE column because it's just following that SE pattern. Just think, okay, that's making a different sound. Please, choose, tease. So that Z sound can be spelled with the SE as well. But here in loose, it's saying CE, or S like the CE. Little confusing. But what you want to make sure that you do is you do not pronounce this word lose. It's not the word lose, like you're going to lose the game. That lose is spelled L-O-S-E. Ooze. So here the SE does make that Z sound, but this is the word lose. What's the difference between lose and loose? Here there's only one O. How many O's are here? 2. Very good. So the way that I remember it is loose is when something is too big, right? So this word loose is bigger than the word lose. So you've got 2 more O's. You've got a greater number of O's here for the word loose, and it's too big. Here, lose, there's only 1 O. So try and remember the difference between those words, and remember that this is the word loose, and it goes in our SE column. If you have any questions or concerns about any of the words, please let us know.